Have you ever been stuck in traffic on the motorway and wondered which is the best lane to be in?
Or have you wondered, should I change lanes to a potentially faster one?
Well, today we're going to find out with quite a slow race. In fact, a very slow race.
Very slow.
We're going to sit in traffic for half an hour just for your viewing pleasure. I'm going to go for this lane. This is going to be horrendous. I don't want to do this. Everyone's going to hate me.
I'm bored now, and I need a wee.
Come on, come on. Yes! Left lane, middle lane, right lane, or changing lanes? Which is best? To find out, we're going to do two separate tests. First, one in medium traffic, and second, one in very heavy traffic. And where better to conduct these tests than the dreaded M25, the UK's busiest, most congested, and probably most hated motorway. Specifically, we were heading for the section near Heathrow Airport, which Google Maps was showing to have a nice bit of traffic. We're going to have 4 cars out on the M25 at the same time. I'll be in my blue MX-5, changing from lane to lane. Matt will be in his beloved Dacia Jogger, sticking to the left-hand lane. Ryan will be in a lovely new Range Rover Velar in the right-hand lane. And Deck will be in his trusty Vauxhall Corsa in the middle lane. Or where there's 4 lanes, he'll be in the left middle lane. Right, so rules of engagement for our traffic lane challenge. Whoever's in the left lane, they're not allowed to use the filter lane or the slip road onto like another motorway. So say you're on the M25 and there's 2 lanes to get off the M4, using those is a cheat code. And then cutting in at the last minute, so you can't do that. If the traffic opens up a little bit, we're saying that everyone gets back to the left lane and sticks with the flow of traffic until it gets heavy again, then we'll go back over to the right. And no speeding. I think the lane changing is going to be the quickest. I think the left lane, the inside lane, is going to be second quickest. And I think that because whenever you're in traffic, you always seem to see the left lane flowing better because the guys are getting off at the next junction. The only thing is, when the junction joins, the left lane is always the slowest. So it's kind of got pros and cons, so we'll see about that.
So here we go, driving purposely to a traffic jam. I've done some odd things for my job, but yeah, this is one of the weirdest.
Go on then, Mr. Car Journalist of complete boredom. What facts have you got for me?
Well, you're so not going to be bored because these are incredible. So for a start, you know, the M25 took 14 years to construct. 14 years to construct, so it takes the same amount of time to drive round it once in traffic as it did to build it. Did you know also the M25 technically is not a complete circle? The Dartford crossing, that's an A road, so it's actually not part of it. It's the A632, that's probably wrong. No, I did not know that, and my life has changed forever now that I do. This is what I do. I enrich lives with wonderful facts. I've got more for you. So did you also know that the M25 goes through 6 counties? If we get really bored, we could try and name them all. I never thought I'd say this, but thankfully the traffic started to get bad, so there wasn't time for any more of Matt's great facts. It was, however, time to get in our lanes and start the first test. Right, let's go. Lane changing time. Come on, sneak out there. Thank you very much. This is what the M25 does best. Here we go, we have brake lights. Oh, hello. I can see Deck. I think I can just about see the Velar as well, so we're all still pretty close together at the minute. I'd like the outside. Cars joining from the left, so going for the outside lane here. The good thing about my soft top is it's very easy to see, no blind spots. Appreciate that. Middle gap there, I'm going for it. Thank you very much. Go on, I'll have that. Lovely! Nip through there like an absolute treat. 1 car. Right, a bit of a gap in the middle. Do I go for the outside? No, I don't think so. See, this is where you probably don't want to be in the left lane because we've got people merging in from the right. See, really, the optimal way to do this isn't in any lane at all. It's in the middle of 2 lanes on a motorbike. That's what you want to do. When you're in a race, suddenly becomes a lot more stressful. Oh, the outside stopped. Don't stop. I might have a bit of middle here. What do you reckon? Gone for it, middle. Oh, someone's pulled into it. Come on, Mini. No, I'm going back out here. I'm sticking with the outside. I'm driving with the man in the Mini. I'm asking him to keep moving. I'll have the next one, but someone's just moved over. Go on then, I've gone for it. Come on, where should we go? Outside has stopped ahead.
I don't fancy it, but there's a gap. There is a gap. Kia Sportage, thank you very much. Matt, I don't know if you can hear me, but I am flying through traffic.
Slowest we've been so far, we're now just crawling along at like 5 miles an hour. Yeah, I caught a brief glimpse of Deck and now he's gone. So I do reckon people incorrectly call this the slow lane. I think today will actually prove to be the slow lane.
You've got to be on it. You've got to really be on it to try and find the gaps. The thing is though, when you sit in your own lane, you can just chill out, be at one, be at peace with the traffic. Say it is what it is. Whereas here, you really got to make progress. You see now, I'm in the slowest lane. I want to get over, I'm going to go for it. Cheers, Kia, thanks very much. Just don't make eye contact.
Right, there we go. Gantry signs now back up to national speed limit. So we are, we're now through all that traffic. So trundle to the finish line. Yeah, let's see who came where. I'm scanning the road ahead. Can't see Deck's lovely Corsa. Can't see a blue MX-5 and I can't see a Range Rover Velar either. So I think I'm pretty far behind.
So was Matt right? Well, after being in medium speed traffic for around 10 minutes, I got to our finishing point just off the motorway first after changing lanes. Ryan in the right lane was only 30 seconds behind me. Deck in the middle lane was another 30 seconds behind that, and Matt in the left lane was a further minute behind that. Now it was time for the second test in some much heavier traffic.
Round 2, so M25, bit of traffic but not quite the jam we were hoping for, but we've got a lovely jam here. Look at this, 8 minutes. I am hopeful this will be the jam we're looking for. It's just like, those storm hunters. It's just the same, but not as exciting. I'm tucked in behind Ryan. There is a bit of an issue here in that the traffic is completely stationary, so I'm gonna go for this lane. This is gonna be horrendous. I don't want to do this. Everyone's gonna hate me. I wish I had a brown paper bag. So this is our second attempt. We're actually on the M4 towards Heathrow, and this is much slower traffic, and there's not a lot you can do here. Ryan has got away from me in the outside lane. Matt is somewhere in the inside lane. Deck's behind me in the middle. I think I'll go back for the outside. It looks better. I'm going for it. Sorry, mate. I need to turn the heat off. I'm sweated. The stress. I can't look at anyone. Just don't make eye contact. Now this one's stationary. This is what I'm talking about. Nice stop-start traffic. Glorious. Except it isn't. It's awful. But in this instance, I'm pleased it's here. Do some more car spotting, shall we? A lot of black cabs because we're sort of we're quite close to Heathrow Airport at the minute. Weirdly, this is quite fun. Here's Deck. Deck's caught me up in the middle. I can't believe it. There he goes. Look, got him back. I'm gonna have it. Cheers, Deck. Hey. Well, that might have been a bum move because I've now got overtaken. I'll take it back what I said about this being fun. I'm bored now and I need a wee. Apparently we're 6 minutes now to do half a mile to get to our destination, which is just beyond the queue. With Google Maps telling us there was 6 minutes of traffic left, Ryan in the right lane was in the lead, but I had him in my sights. There's Ryan, I can see him. Outside lane, someone's pulling out of it. I can't keep changing, but I've got to. Deck is right behind me. He's literally behind. Well, when it doesn't move, there's not so much that I can do. What about the inside? Go on then, let's have it. Thanks, mate. I've gone. Cheers, thank you. Don't look at him, don't make eye contact. But now the middle moves. Oh, God. Deck's about to overtake me again. Ryan's, I can still see him in the outside. Deck's gonna get back past me here. Sorry, Deck. A lot of Priuses around here. A lot of them are those sort of private hire vehicles, aren't they? What's the plural of Prius? Prii? The tension is killing me. All these holiday goers. Oh, have some of that. Yes, here he is. Here's Ryan. If I just sit in front of him, then he can't win. Come on, come on. Yes. Hang on, traffic lights, the finish line. I got him. I got him. Finished. Yes. Straight off. Nice. And then the finish line. Where's the petrol station? Just down the A4. Come on. The lane change. Oh, traffic lights. Esso, there's the finish. Victory was mine. But actually, this time round, there were only a few seconds in it between me changing lanes, Ryan in the right lane, and Deck in the middle. And Matt, well, he was miles behind. Oh, I am bored. Can this traffic be over now, please? I can feel minutes of my life going by, thinking, what could I do? What could I have done with these few minutes of my life? Precious minutes that would have been more interesting than this.
And in 4th place, Freddie Mercury in a Dacia jogger.
Double loss.
Double loss.
Finally a bit of traffic though.
Yeah,
I've never
proper.
been so excited to
I know.
see traffic.
I know. Neither have I.
I'm like, yes, traffic, and this is actually.
It also
boring.
turns out when you're trying to change lanes, if you're in traffic that slow, it's 100 times more stressful.
Yeah.
Because you have to. I made a point of not making eye contact with anyone.
No, I bet there's some unhappy people.
And I pulled in and out in front of the same guy about 3 times. You
Before
say
we
one.
upset anyone else, because we are now sat.
Do you want to go and park?
Shall we? We'll change locations. We'll wrap up and
We'll
maybe
sum it up.
try and put some science into the equation.
Yeah. Or we'll just say that.
Science.
We'll just say that I won.
Or we'll just say that you won.
Yeah.
All right. Prius
God,
is
there's
about
man's going to be very angry. Sorry about that. Sorry.
So we did two rounds, but the same result both times, interestingly.
Yeah, which surely says something.
It does.
So in the first one, slightly faster flowing traffic. I came in first, Ryan was second in the outside lane, Deck was third in the middle lane, or the left middle lane, and then you came in last
Both times.
in the left lane, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was exactly the same for the second go in the much heavier, more stationary traffic.
Yeah.
So what can we conclude? I can conclude that changing lanes and traffic like that is incredibly stressful.
Yeah.
It does seem to be quicker. It kind of makes sense that it's quicker, but you just have to have no shame.
Yeah.
You've got to have no shame whatsoever.
It's very stressful.
Yeah.
It's like if you're someone who's not paying a lot of attention, which unfortunately there's a lot of drivers now, it's potentially not as safe.
It's so much easier. If you want a peaceful life, a chilled out life, just pick a lane and stick with it. The ultimate cheat code, which we didn't do, is if you're in the left lane and then you use a cheeky bit of a filter lane, the slip road off, and then cut back in like a madman at the last minute.
I think
Who does that?
Well, yeah, but also I think you'll find the ultimate hack is buy a motorbike and filter through all of it.
And get knocked off.
And get knocked off by some idiot changing lanes.
Yeah. Who would that be?
Is that a conclusion?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, I bet you're glad you watched to the end now.
Yeah.
Now, if you want more groundbreaking conclusions like that,
Yeah.
please do make sure you subscribe to Car Throttle, make sure you like the video. Yeah, bye.